Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at the Google Translate API again. Today we're going to be looking at the translation part. And this is the last part of the entire Google Translate API thing. So here we go. So here you can see another program at the top as usual. What we're going to do today. Then the rules and that's the program. So today we're going to be looking at the Google Translate API. And today is the last part, so we're going to be looking at the translation part. So just going to go down here. So here I've asked for the language I want to translate to. So for example, I'm stuck in a foreign country and I want to translate to a language. So this is the language I want to translate to, for example, English or Spanish or Hindi or anything else. Then the text of the language I would like to translate. So basically, if there's a thing I'm not understanding, or if I'm reading something and I want to translate it, then the text that I want to translate, that's what I'm asking here. Then the URL. And after that, I've set payload equal to this. So this is basically the variables, like text and translate that I've made. So this is the total data altogether. After that, I made my headers. Then I've set response is equal to request.post URL. Then the data equal to payload, so this is the data. And then the headers is equal to headers. Now I'm doing the JSON parsing. So data is equal to JSON.loads and then response.text. Then here we'll just run this. If I enter T, then the language I want to translate to is, for example, English. And if I just enter something here, then I want the translation in the end. I don't need all of this data. So that's why I've done the JSON parsing. So here, I'm just going to take all of this away. So command exit. Yeah. So now when I run it, I enter T, I enter English, and then same thing again. Now here, in the translation bit, I've gotten, so here I had data, but since I put in data, then everything in front of it is what I can see. After that, I have the, so now I'm going to take this away. So this is what I can see if I only put in data. Next, if I want to do it again, so English. So now what I can see is in front of translations is this with the square brackets and then inside translated text, detected source language. So because I'm doing detections, that's why I don't need the user to enter what language they're translating from. Now I'm going to put in the 0. So the 0 is basically for the square bracket. So if I run it again, so English. So now the square brackets are also gone, as you can see. And lastly, I need to do translated text. I'm just going to put it in quotes. Now, when I run it, I have T, and then I want to translate to English, and then I have the translation. So that's basically how the parsing worked in this case. And then I have the response.text that I'm not going to take away.